Hello, guys.
Hello, everybody.
This is the Murebudi family, and I'm Shadrach,
I'm Lauren.
and we are back again with another new video. We trust that you enjoyed the very previous one. Um, I can't remember the title, but I guess Sotho versus Afrikaans, where we're testing each other's knowledge of our both our languages, which is Sesotho and Afrikaans. Yeah, I hope I hope that was interesting for you and fun. But yeah, today's another day, a blessing from God. So please remember to like the video and comment there.
And please subscribe.
There we go. And share the video. And let us grow the community and yeah, keep engaging. Thank you for joining us. Whenever you will watch this video, people are busy. We're all busy people, but yeah, it's a privilege to be back again and to share something, you know, from us, me and my wife. So in this case, okay, the topic will be maybe different things that we'll talk on. And the first one is that how has has been the experience being married as we are the newly couple. Just few. I don't know why my wife is I don't know why my wife is laughing. But as I was saying, as a newly couple, I mean newly married couple, few months. If you watched the other video of our wedding day, you know exactly when was our wedding last year. So why were you laughing? I found I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
guys.
why she
No,
was
it
laughing.
just takes me back and
Okay,
yeah.
that's that's good.
And somehow when I heard him now say that's that is what we will be speaking about, then it somehow, you know, brings back a lot of stuff. That's why I was laughing.
Maybe we must take the people down the memory lane of what you can remember of the wedding day. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Then you must take your liberty. I thought I said something funny. I thought I said something funny.
No, you can go
But
forward. Continue.
okay. So how is it being married? It's just been a few months. So by the grace of God, I will say marriage is doable. First thing first, right? Because we see, I don't know, it's something that we discussing with my wife. Some time ago, um, we just see less and less of marriages. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know the reason, but anyway, I'm glad that I'm married to my wife. I'm glad that I am married. And yeah, through God, it has been amazing, amazing in these few months. You know that we tied the knot. The people say she laughs again. I don't know. I'm sure I didn't say anything because I'm sure I'm not a okay. But I'm a comedian, so I almost say I'm not a comedian. I'm her,
You are.
I'm her comedian. So,
Yes, you are mine. My comedian.
but okay. So the experience, yeah, it's been great, and through the challenges, obviously, you get to know or learn better about, each other. Um, but, bottom line, it has been good to see the hand of God, amongst us, and through whatever that we get to face along the way, you know, because everything is tested, everything gets tested along the way, but yeah, if both people are committed and determined, you know, everything they will work on everything. They will work together towards the same, common goal. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we share the same values. We both want to see the same, accomplish the same thing, and that's to keep being, happy and joyful and growing, in the same time. So I don't know what my wife has to say in that. Anything that you have to say?
Okay, anything I have to say on how
How
my
I
experience
Yes,
has been thus far?
yes.
So, as a married lady,
Mm-hmm.
my experience so far has just been amazing. For the person that you love, the person that I love, sorry, not that you guys love, sorry. The
But I
person
hope
that I
they,
love.
yeah, I hope they understood what you said. I hope.
I
I
also,
mean, it's us that are talking
sorry,
to the people.
like I just, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
But it's been amazing so far. I've learned so much, and I think this in marriage, you never stop learning.
Oh
You keep on
yes,
learning,
of
you keep
course.
on growing. And I'd say that what I've learned so far is that marriage grounds you.
Oh yes.
Um, you can't do what single people do anymore. You can't, you always need to consider, always need to think about your husband, in this case, my husband. So, what is he going to say? What is he going to think about? I need to ask at least, and all these things. And as a wife, I've learned how to be submissive. When he says no, but we are going to do that, then I have to go, unfortunately, even if I don't want to. So, but so far, so good. And what
Praise the
I've also
Lord.
learned that communication, communication, communication. It's vital. It's important. I
True.
think I spoke to my friend yesterday. She's also married, and we spoke about how important it is to have open, honest communication with the person that you love. So I think if you can master the art of communication, it just opens up so many things. And it's good to share as a wife your thoughts, your feelings, whatever it is, with your husband, and then for him to do the same. And that way, we learn and grow, get to know each other by the grace of God. Because if I'm gonna be a certain way and this man's not gonna know, then whoop, yeah, and then it's not going to work. And there is challenges in marriage,
Oh
but I
yes.
think it's not really a lot, man. It's not bearable, like it's manageable. You can handle it as long as you put your as long as you have God, I think, and as long as you
Yes.
have each other, you can do anything basically. It doesn't matter then what life throws at you, because I've also always heard the fairy tale of what it's like to be married, and it is a fairy tale because it's something beautiful and it's something that God honors. But then um also there's its own, each and every marriage is unique, Each and every marriage faces different situations, different
Challenges.
challenges. So yeah,
That's true.
I think we're grateful. I've also learned that conflict is healthy. And it also makes me see what comes out by Shadrach, and it makes Shadrach sees what comes out by Lauren, and so on.
Because
But it's good, man, because after conflict, we can always resolve it and pray together and, make up and so on. But marriage is a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to serve God together. It's beautiful to pray together, to fast together, and there's so many other things. It's just amazing. Yeah.
what a long
So
list.
yeah. There's so many other
Probably you're
things,
not done.
guys.
Probably
But
you're not done.
but yeah, I'm
I don't
done.
know.
For now, I'm done.
But I think you've shared a mouthful, and yeah, I also didn't get to say everything, but yeah, you've covered the important aspects, I would say. And
Oh, and the last thing, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, my husband. The last thing is in marriage, you really need to compromise a lot.
oh yes,
There's so
oh
many
yes,
things I
oh
needed
yes.
to compromise, and I'm
That's
still learning to compromise for this man of mine that God has blessed me with.
well, both ways. You compromise, I compromise. By the
Yeah.
way, it's not a wife thing only or a husband
Yeah,
thing.
but I'm speaking from my perspective, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying, compromise.
Okay.
Both, husband and wife need to compromise
Very
on certain
important,
things.
guys.
You get what I'm
Otherwise, you're just there's gonna be conflict and disagreement. It's not gonna work. But so far, I don't really think that yeah. Mm-mm. So far, so good. By the grace of God.
There we go. By the grace of God.
Let's not leave God out here, people, because it's ultimately God keeping us still. But this, the divorce rate is high, and in today's life, the way life is today,
It's
it's a mess, guys. But we can still be the light in the darkness, and we can still share the light. Please know that marriage is important. Marriage is not only important because of us and our desires and whatever, it's for the kingdom of God, to expand the kingdom of God.
it's beyond us.
Yes.
God gets to accomplish certain things through us being married people who are godly, or who are Christian and godly, because we become an example to people around us. How it should be done. Because remember, marriage comes from God, and if it's done God's way, then it's long lasting. It impacts other people. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why God actually honors marriage, and yeah, it's a catastrophe how there's just divorces around us. But then well, which it shouldn't be, in my own personal in my own opinion. I don't know. There would be many reasons that that happens actually, but we just need to be committed to God and committed to each other.
Very
I
important.
think God is, he's the one who makes everything works, especially marriage. That's what we're talking about. He makes every aspect of life, or every area of life works, because God now is the source of everything that we need. If you need peace in your marriage, you can turn to God. God can give you peace. You know, God can help you to understand certain things that you don't understand, because we are human beings. There's certain things we do not understand. Elsewhere, we don't see eye to eye. we don't agree on certain things, and but then
Yeah, because we're different,
definitely.
we're
But
different,
but what?
especially in race,
Yes, upbringing, background,
all
and
those things.
our previous experiences.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we reason from.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How we raised, and there's so many factors. But I would say when it comes to God, all of we have all the foundation is common. We build from the same foundation. Even though we're different people from different upbringing, background, race, whatever the case may be, but within Christ we operate with the same principles. You get what I'm saying? Then we begin to speak the same language through Christ, and He's the one who give us sound, okay, wisdom, first thing first, and help us to be sound in our decisions. Because sometimes the husband or the wife may tend to be selfish, for example. But Christ, if you look at the life of Christ, Christ was selfless. Christ was what would give more, would just give of himself. So that's why he is the pattern. He's the example. He set the standard, and then that's the standard that we follow. Then everything else should be able to work. You know, yeah. I don't. Now I'm going. I didn't want to go deep.
No, we're
I
not
don't
gonna
want to.
go deep,
Yeah,
people. We're
because
not
there's something
going.
else that we wanted to talk about here, and yeah, now I'm busy talking more on this. But it's good. It's good. It's good that we could share on this. Some bits of what we have as far as marriage, and what we are learning so far. But the learning is it's constant. I would say. Well, my wife has mentioned the learning does not stop. It's constant learning, constant growing, constant
Maturing and
discovering
discovering all those things.
as you learn from each other also.
Yes.
So do you want us to go to this
Yes.
next topic? Okay, so we're moving on from that to the next topic or thing that we want to talk about. How was the experience planning our wedding? I must give that one to my wife.
No. Okay, in a nutshell, people. Yeah. I'd say it was God. I'd say all that I can see is God. From the start, when this guy asked me, shocked me out of my socks. When he asked me to get married, spoke to my parents, I went to his parents and blah 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 blah. And then finally, when it came to us setting the date and all those things in preparation for getting married, it can sometimes be I think with your in preparation for your wedding, you constantly need to be praying,
Yeah.
and you constantly be prayer-minded and all those things. But besides that, also most of the time, for most of the preparation, I didn't have to do anything. Thank you to the Lord.
Praise God.
Thank you for my husband, and then for family, and so on. So we thank the Lord. Everything worked out. there was an embarrassing moment, guys. I'll never forget it. Um, I fell on the wedding day, guys. I was looking amazing. And you know, all my fairy tale thingy when I was little actually came true. We were both like, a bit older, but it's fine. I mean, not like we got married like 25 and so, but it's still good to marry late. Rather late than early. Um, Later, I think you're more wiser, you're more matured, and all those things. So, and you get all your counseling and those things in preparing for the wedding. Then you learn so much things from your counselor. Um, well, we had a great counselor. But yeah, you actually see everything and you experience only everything when you're in it. Then you understand fully in it.
Yeah.
And um, I just think everything fall into place so beautifully, guys. Please make sure you choose a color that nobody has. The color we had was just so it was so amazing. But do what works for you. You don't necessarily have to do all these things. Some people just feel like getting married, going to the court, getting married, having a small table, whatever. The point of the matter is not living in sin. And the other
Yeah.
point is also that besides that, if you really love each other and you really see a future with the person, and um, God is the source, and God is showing you that this is it, this is the person. And from when each of you guys confirm that it is God, then why not get married? So in the preparation, there's so many things, guys. As a bride, you have to go through so many things. From your dress to your shoes to your hair to photography and all these things. But we did everything together because we are a team. What team are we?
The A team.
There we go. so so that was nice because we could like hold each other. If I think there was a time that we also think we were not going to make it, maybe like not get married like that same the following year, but maybe we should have like prolonged it maybe 2 years more so. But then I was like, why must we wait? And he was also why must we wait? What's the need for waiting? So yeah, because yeah, I really wanted to be by him, and he wanted to be by me, and yeah, but God, God made it happen. And also, guys, never settle for less. Always ask God. Ask God. Be specific with Him. Ask Him. Say, God, I know this place is booked for so many weddings, guys. When I came into the hotel, because I was working there, close by there, had some private patients then. Um, the thing is, you always need to really just make your request known unto God. These white people was like looking at me like, girl, what are you doing here actually for wedding? Then they were looking like, why is this lady taking me all over in this hotel and all these things? Then I was
What hotel
like,
is that one?
I want.
What hotel is that?
It was my dream. It was as much my dream to get married there. I was like, I'm not going to settle. No, I don't want to be in a hall. No, I don't want to be at a small. This restaurants at a chain sometimes to have a wedding. No, I want to get married there at court. And no, God, I told God, God, I want a garden wedding, and you're going to give it to me next to a lake. That is what I want. Yay, God gave me exactly that. And He made my day to be magical. So, yeah. But it's also because of the man
Praise the
that
Lord.
God gave me. So, yeah. Thank God. And I had that embarrassed. It was so embarrassing. It was so humiliating. I felt. Guys, I walked so beautifully. I think it's my mommy man. And then my mother, she brought me not in, she walked me down the steps and my sister was there. Luckily my sister's boyfriend he catched me, otherwise I was really going to fall. If he didn't help me there, I was gonna fall. And also make sure, please don't be like me. I know we wanna do heels and we wanna, but leave the heels, it's fine. I should have just gone with a wedding sandal. um I should have just gone with that. And also not a wedding sandal that's slippery, something that has nice base underneath. So if you're gonna have a garden wedding, it's gonna be on grass, because that is what ours was like. What? And next to the lake and everything. Oh my goodness. And the pictures were so nice and all that. Though we got even the photography we also got for free. We've got such amazing people in our lives, of
Praise the
which we
Lord.
thank God for. Yo, there's people who did the most for us. Sometimes God just allow people, yeah, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and that's the way God works. But yeah, I thank God that we finally made it. Yo, when we were in that place now, after everyone was gone, guys, you get such a beautiful package, man. If you have like a garden wedding, or if you want to get married where we got married, maybe we should share the place. We got married at um, the Lord Charles Hotel in Somerset West in Cape Town. So yeah,
There we go.
basically absolutely beautiful, unique, amazing hotel. Has lots to see. It's very dainty and very cozy and so man. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into it. I already said a lot. But yeah, we yeah, that was beautiful. I'll never forget it. I often think always about that day. And we did basically everything at the hotel, guys. We didn't have to go anywhere. We had our ceremony there. We had our reception there. We even stayed there. God has been faithful to us. The next day we flew back. God has just been amazing for us. Yeah. But God's faithful. And then we had our honeymoon. And then here we are. God has blessed us, and yeah. Oh, all by His grace. But
All right.
it's nice to prepare. It's exciting. Sometimes you also cry for no reason. Sometimes you stress you out of your socks because you don't know what to do next. Oh, that's about the men, it's that about the girls, especially if you want to have, bridesmaids and you want to have your groomsmen. And in the thing of choosing who is your maid of honor, who is your best man, all those things. But it's nice. And then I had God made it possible that I'm sorry that I'm mentioning God all the time, but yeah, it's because of
It's
Him.
good.
Um,
It's good.
Even with the little ones and all those things, God really made my wedding to be full. Like we had a full wedding. with only our basic family, and it was very intimate and small, but I thank God it was the best, it was the most special day in my life. I'll never ever forget that day. And was like my husband was going to cry, but yeah,
Yeah.
his emotions took him somewhere. Oh, you can tell him, baby, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll not get into that. She's been doing the talking, for so long now. So yeah, don't want to make this video to be so long, but I hope you enjoyed. This storyline. But yeah,
But baby, what do you want to say quickly in 1 minute? I'm sorry
um,
that I took up all
it
your
took up a
time.
very long time.
Okay.
But yeah, women always have so much to say, especially about such events. So you men would understand. I won't speak as long as you did. But it was a very special, beautiful day, man. The location, everything. She was already said. Somerset West. Probably it was the first time I was in for Somerset West, by the way. So blessings and blessings.
Actually, your second time. You were there before.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. But for such an occasion, yeah, it was beautiful. My wife is beautiful, and God made it possible. You see, that's why that song in that video that we posted about our wedding, like, see what the Lord has done. What we've been praying for has come to pass. I mean, that song sums our whole wedding from a preparation to what actually happened on that day. We are grateful. God has done it for us, and
He cannot do it for you also. You wanted, just ask Him. You want to get married to the person of your dreams, make sure that it's God speaking to you and telling you that it is this person. You don't want to get in the marriage. Now you find out a year or 2 years down the line. Hi, but I didn't want to get married to this person at all. So make sure 100% sure that it is the person you want to get married to. Speak to God in your preparation for your wedding. Speak to God, because there's gonna be finances that must go in there besides the financial part. There's gonna be so many other factors, but the most important factor is God and it's prayer. That is what will help you through there. And counseling. Oh, guys, please go for counseling before you get married, so you can at least get a picture of what it will be like. Please don't not go in there without counseling. We had a great counselor. Our counselor was actually Pastor Bennett Mashele, which is now our General Superintendent of the UPC South Africa. So that was our counselor. We were so blessed to be counseled by him, and still we can go anytime if we need him. So, guys, God is faithful. He'll only give you the best.
that's true.
He says that whatever we ask in His name, He'll do it. We just need to ask. So yeah, that's my encouragement to you. You want to be married?
So yeah, my wife hijacking me again. So she gave me a minute, but then there she's been talking again.
Okay, baby, one
So,
more minute for you. Then we're going to post. Then we're going to put the video, and the people's gonna love it. Don't worry.
Okay. Interrupted me again. But yeah, guys, see, I was busy talking. She interrupted me, so I don't know where to.
I'm so sorry.
But concerning the day, man, indeed, we both saw with our eyes, what the Lord did. From the prayer that went into the whole preparations, and God, giving His stamp of approval. That's where everything else started. So just make sure also, that God is a part from the very start into the very wedding day, and He will make it possible. He will make it possible. But yeah, it was a blessed day, man, for us and our families, and yeah, a time to really celebrate our love. A story that was written by God Himself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely by God.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this session, from the Meribudis to you guys. Thank you for all your time, and we'll meet each other soon. And there in the comments, please like, share, subscribe on the video, and let's meet again soon. From us to you guys, that's bye.
Bye-bye.